بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Let me take a moment to show some kindness to the folks who thought blindness was a disease that affected the eyes alone. I promise I won't judge you. I barely know how to love you, and like fools we preach rules, but we don't even follow our own. Everybody needs comfort. Some people find it in this, some people find it in that, and some people just don't find it at all. But this world is full of signs, from the moon to the stars and the sky, from the bees and the bugs, like a seed in your blood, like a fiend to a drug, makes you need to look up and question what's up. Why you deal with this stuff when your spirits are crushed and you trek through the rough? But like thunder it struck, said be, and it was. All the signs that were set, they finally make sense. You feel the torment, so you need to repent. When your heart is cement, its hard as a brick, cause your soul is worth more than the dollars and cents. All the money in the world couldn't buy you happiness, cause verily it is in the remembrance of Allah that hearts do find rest. And do not get confused. I'm not a scholar or a preacher. I'm just a regular dude who makes mistakes too. But we are reflections true. So I can't talk about me without talking about you. And who knew we would end up in a place so confused, where little boys want to be like little girls and little girls just want to be abused, where they terrorize the truth, mentally arrest the youth, even though there is no God but Allah, and mama didn't raise no fool. And who knew that expecting the world to treat you fairly because you think you're a good person would be a little like expecting a bull not to attack you because you're a vegetarian? You can't begin to learn what you think you already know. In man's own ignorance, we forgot that women once watched us grow. And before that, you were a tiny ball of flesh without any bones. And before that, you were just unknown. And now look, behold, you have the arrogance to assume that you just made it on your own. But what were you but a chewed piece of cloth before you grew? And who knew you would trace your ancestries back to a zoo? You must have really come from apes with your monkey point of views. Even the devil believes in God, so what does that make you? And it's true. Sometimes I feel like Noah preaching to a packed, empty room. Nobody want to listen until we start rolling out two by two. I'm a big fan of Abraham, never break up from Jacob. Joseph had the kind of beauty that you couldn't find in makeup. Moses was the Pharaoh, what stones are the arrows, and David to Goliath. What truth is the silence following Solomon? I get down too. Contrary to popular belief, Jesus is my homeboy too. So peace be upon the whole crew. Came to teach what we never knew, even though few caught the groove. They never turned blue, never confused what was true, even if it wasn't taboo. Never came for fame or praise, but to praise who they prayed to. And who knew that an unlettered man from the middle of the desert would change the whole world from darkness into heaven? You may have every title, every big shot degree, but you still can't explain Alif Lam. so many views and ways to explain that he's closer to you than your jugular vein. So if you complain that God must be cruel, can you give Allah all that he gives to you? From the breath that you breathe to the trees that you feed, from the eyes that you see to the seed that you eat. If I cut you, you bleed, then you heal magically. Or the endless machines manufactured for means. The concept's extreme, but this world is a dream. It's not what it seems, filled with lies and deceit. The proof is serene, so wake up, smell the dean. Praises be to he, his oneness supreme. Totally unique, in no need of sleep. Not like you or me, his greatness complete. No partners, no mates, no fathers, no sons, no discount 3 in 1. Just Allah Azza wa Jalla. Even the birds sing his name, the Lord of all the worlds. Glory be to he, and to Allah is our return. Jazakumullah khairan. How's everybody feeling?